Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So I thought I'd go through 4 of the books that I read in April and tell you about them. So the first one is The Duke is in His Domain by Truman Capote, and it's basically that in 1956 Truman went over to Kyoto in Japan to interview Marlon Brando while he was filming Sayonara, and the interview appeared in The New Yorker in 1957, and it's basically just an interview with him where he talks about his process, actors he likes, actors he doesn't like, sometimes how he could say something, and then 2 days later he'll change his mind and not like it. So basically, I'm not quite sure that Marlon really meant to be this scene as it is in this, is with this interview. So that was very interesting. Only 50 pages, for a very short read. Didn't take very long at all. The next one is Destination Murder, which is basically a novel version of Murder, She Wrote. And it says it's by Jessica Fletcher and Donald Bain. And it basically is she takes a train journey and there is a murder, surprisingly. And it is like reading one of the episodes, basically. It's a fun read, very enjoyable, nice and cosy, not really that difficult to follow. So yeah, very enjoyable. Did like that. The next one is The Diary of Andy Angus, Touch and Go Part 1 by Jo Brewer-Lennon. Now, I read the very first Andy Angus diary a few years ago, and he's finally released Part 1 of the second set of diaries. So this starts from where the last one finishes and continues. So it takes from January 2011 right through until April the 3rd, 2011. And yes, it's a continuation of his story and his diaries. So very fun, very interesting, really enjoyable, a lot of mad characters, and yeah, I recommend this one. By the way, it's fiction as well. And the last one, which is A Class of Their Own by Matt Knott, or aka Zach Hammett. And it's basically how he spent 3 years teaching the uber-rich children's English. And so it goes from teaching Shakespeare in Moscow, where he's actually asked by a Russian oligarch if he can spank him. And yeah, basically it's about how the uber-rich do treat their children. There's really, some of them you really get a feeling that the parents really aren't interested in what the children are doing. They're off busy making money. They're leaving their education to someone else. And so basically, I don't know if you can see all of these marks, but these are all the bits where I found which were hilarious. And it's very enjoyable, and I do recommend this as well. And this is actually non-fiction, but yeah, I do recommend this. So these are the four books that I recommend that I read in April. And yeah, some very different books there. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of these books in the comments. Bye for now.